More and more immigrants are choosing to settle in rural areas of Nova Scotia. Rainer Bresmer brought his family here in 2004. He now owns and operates an award-winning business just outside of Bridgewater. Bill Barnaby has his story.
It's a busy afternoon at Tecbox International, and a typical day for owner Rainer Bresmer. 8 years ago, Rainer immigrated to Canada from Germany in search of a business plan.
When we arrived in spring of 2004, we means my wife and my two daughters, we had a very different plan. We had a business plan in the tourism area, but for a lot of reasons, which is most likely good for another story, that plan didn't work out. So after 3 months being here, we had basically the situation that we had a plan A, which didn't work, and we didn't have a plan B. So after recovery from that shock, we made the decision that we wanted to look for an existing business which would be available to buy. In June 2005, I finally got, by luck, my hands on a company in Rhodes Corner, which was designing and building wooden crates, which was for sale. And I ended up somehow by luck, and I was basically looking for something which was available, and that company was available, and I thought that's an opportunity.
When Rainer first started his business, he looked around to see if any programs in Nova Scotia were available to assist him.
Well, initially when we came, I got in contact with MISA, which is now ISIS, Immigrant Settlement Services in Halifax. And with them, I attended quite an amount of seminars, which helped me very much to get a little bit into the Canadian business culture, which is in a lot of areas very different from Europe. So I took a lot of courses, and they helped me very much getting in contact and getting that networking done.
ISIS provides a range of services for people who want to open a business. So beginning with writing a business plan, we provide services where we bring in bankers, and so people can actually pitch their ideas to bankers in a bit of a safe format, so that people can see if they can get funding for those businesses. A number of years ago, Rainer came in. When he first came to Nova Scotia, he was one of the first people that came through the Nova Scotia nominee program. And he was also one of those first group that started to move outside of Halifax. A lot of, it used to be 90% of people immigrants who came to Nova Scotia came to Halifax, and then that's shifted somewhat in the last number of years. So he was one of those first group that went outside.
Making the move to Nova Scotia was a changing experience not for just Rainer, but for his wife and daughters as well.
Overall, I have to say that after the initial period where it took a while to get familiar here, we all feel very comfortable. The two girls, only one of them was excited to go, the other didn't want to go at all. I think they made both a very good development. They went through the IB program, they are both in university, and I think they made a good personal development which they would have not made if we would have stayed back in Germany.
As for Tecbox, there are no signs of the business slowing down anytime soon.
If I look at the start, when we started in 2005, and make a little projection how we might end this year, we will be most likely having quadrupled our revenues. So we are, I think, on a very good track, and with the diversification into cardboard, I think we are very well positioned, and I think the future looks bright for Tecbox.
In Rhodes Corner, I'm Bill Barnaby for Eastlink Magazine.